Let's see how an end user can make a booking by using the different tabs and the different categories that are available. He can jump into the day view and he sees the current meeting and the which are booked for this day, for today, and he can just double click the free time slot 1 p.m. and the booking form centrally opens and he can enter here the meeting details. So he's going to set up a meeting with rooms, with equipment, with catering. He will invite some attendees. He will make even a reservation of the parking space for the external visitor. Let's call this the meeting ABC. Let's say this meeting is in the site London. And as soon as I select London, you see a filtering happens and the available categories, in this case here, the locations, which are synonym for facilities, offices, buildings where this organization has resources, comes up. So when I select here London, for example, I have 3 locations, and let's say it's for Canary Wharf. Again, the wheel turns and shows me all available categories. All the available categories like rooms, like cars, if you have cars there, equipments, catering, parking spaces for this event. So the user can just jump into the rooms and take into note that when you change one of these values, the wheel will automatically fetch the current information. So when I change here, for example, the time from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., you see the wheel turns and it will fetch me only the current resources which are available for the given site, for the given location, for this given date and the given time. So this is very centrally uh, the approach of the architecture of this product. The second part that comes up here is that the user can use now these very powerful tagging features, as you have seen in the previous presentation, that you can categorize, tag any content. And 2 rooms are available. He needs something with air conditioning, so 2 rooms matches the criteria air conditioning, and he needs a room with air conditioning and speakers. And you see with air conditioning and speakers, only 1 room, the Room Genius in Canary Wharf, is available. He can clear at any time these taggings and these filters of the search result and can change it to TV with green, and you see again 1 room becomes available. Actually, cars are not needed, but it would go and follow the same principle of filtering the search results by using this very powerful filtering engine in Room Manager, which is based on the term store for enterprise keywords or just static keywords for tagging the content. And you can jump to the equipments, and we have the same here. So from the available equipments, he can just select the one he wants, so he can again filter by these tags. Jump to the catering. So maybe this is a very important person or external visitor, so we would add maybe 2 bouquets, flowers, as well add maybe for the participants 5-time sandwiches, as well maybe 5-time coffee. If you have the invoicing module of the Room Manager, these orderings can be then used for the automatic invoicing with a connection to the Microsoft CRM system as well is available. And finally, there is some visitors, external guests we would like to invite to this meeting ABC, which will take place in Canary Wharf. And we use again for the parking space for this person or for these persons that we would like to invite this one or many parking spaces. So we can say, okay, this person has a handicapped uh, he's handicapped and he has an SUV, and you see that handicapped SUV for this person. 1 parking space matches the criteria. We select it, and once it's approved, it will send by a very nicely formatted email to this external visitor with the parking space as well with the Google Maps and directions to find the location, to find the parking space, and to find the meeting room. Um, Finally, we have probably some attendees. We use internal attendees with the people picker. So he will grab automatically all available SharePoint accounts from your Active Directory. As well, here you see external visitors can be invited, separated by a semicolon, and some extra commands for this event, like for example the layout of the room can be added here, and the event can be booked. Event is saved successfully but not visible. Again, we have content approval set on, so this is sent to the approver. This will be this gentleman here, which is defined under approval managers, and the status is pending. But very nicely, again, you see all the details, who has created it, the parking space, which has been reserved, the description, And from here, as you know from the previous videos, content approval is on means that an email with the details is sent to this approver. He can approve by leaving a comment. This field is used for any comments about why the item was approved or rejected, so that the organizer of the event has a feedback, immediate feedback, that his request and about the status of his request. And once this is approved, in the background all the workflow starts, the code behind the solution comes into action, and the meeting is booked. Invitations are sent with all the details, and from here the meeting can take place and will hopefully be successful.